Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you different types of dancers at dance class. So I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube doing this around many topics like competition during COVID, but I thought I should start off basic and do some of the types of dancers in the classroom. In dance class. I tried to come up with some that aren't really that common and I haven't seen in the types of dancers videos, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. And yeah, we're back. It's been a while since I've been in the dance den. Before we begin, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what type of dancer you are. Before we begin, this is not taking offense to anyone. I mean, I'm sure we've all been one of these before. Good or bad, we just gotta own it. I mean, I can't say I'm the best dancer myself, so please try not to get offended by these, because that's not why I made this video. And yeah, so let's get on to the video.
Okay, this one is always missing warm-ups and stretching. As the weeks go on, the class is not even surprised that this dancer's late. Not to mention the total shock that one day they come on time. I know, crazy, right?
2,000 years later.
They're probably very aware and practically used to the coaches getting upset with them being late. You know, eventually when they show up, they're actually pretty fun to be around, so we love them. So this one is usually liked by everyone, but can be shown off as annoying to others. I'm not putting anyone down that's proud of their dancing, but let's be real, I think most of us are highly aware of how good of a dancer you are. I mean, to be fair, sometimes people act like this just because they want their coach to notice them. And I get that, it's hard, but I'm sure your coaches already know your amazing dance skills. With that being said, this person is usually outgoing, fun, and probably the main character of the group. This next dancer I like to call the introvert dancer. They're usually very independent and loves dancing by themselves. They usually go in the back during warm-ups, but let's be real, they're probably one of the best people in the class. And they have such a strong yet quiet passion for dance, and it's so sweet once you actually get to know them. And they're excellent soloists, and usually their ballet technique is amazing. This dancer usually refers to dance as their hobby instead of their sport. They have lots of potential, but complains and barely tries. The person usually talks more than they actually dance. They also tend to complain about just about anything: splits across the floor, the dance costume. The dancers' coaches usually get very annoyed with them easily because they just want what's best, and they might be a little tough on them, but it's just because they know they're capable of anything as long as they put the effort into it, and the effort seems to be lost sometimes. This dancer is for sure a coach's dream dancer. They train in and out of the studio and always ask questions when needed. They are usually always in the front, and if they're not in the studio, they're usually at home practicing. I'm sure all of us wish we had the motivation to do this, and if you're this type of dancer, please give me your tips because I really need motivation, because their passion is incredible. You guys are amazing. This dancer is like the mom and best friend of your team. They will hype you up and get you excited for when you finally land that triple you've been working on for months, or you finally get your splits down. They're super supportive, and you can practically recognize their loud cheering from the audience. They are more excited for their team than they usually are for themselves, and they're truly some of the best dance friends you can make in and outside the studio. I think we can all agree that we are all perfectionists when it comes to dance. These dancers are definitely overthinkers, and their growth is shown quicker than they actually think. And they're definitely more hard on themselves than their coaches. They're beautiful dancers, yet they always want more, and they have amazing technique. And even after hundreds of hours of practicing, it might not still be enough for them. And if you're a perfectionist, please don't get too hard on yourself. I know you're really trying, and growth takes time, especially in dance. You gotta trust the process, and you gotta believe in yourself, stay positive, and notice more of the good things that you're doing in your dancing rather than the bad things. This dancer actually gives some of the best advice and will actually give you tips to help you improve. They're usually one of the best dancers at the studio, and they're always willing to help you learn the combo you missed or work on any counts that you forgot. They're also an excellent demonstration to the class, and the coach relies on them a lot for things. And if your team has captains, I'm sure this dancer is probably up there as one of the top captains. They're also super supportive of their teammates and always willing to help. They're some of the sweetest people ever. This dancer is probably sitting out at least once a week due to an injury. They're always injured, and they are very clumsy, always falling, and always get themselves hurt or doing the randomest things, not even things that could actually hurt you. And let's not talk about the amount of bruises you have constantly and how sore you're going to be and with a cane when you're only like 30 years old. Sorry, guys. And you usually hate sitting out, so you just work through the injury, which is kind of probably the problem, but that's okay. At least you love to dance. This dancer loves to take almost any style of dance and loves to try lots of classes at their studio. They're very well known in the studio with the variety of classes they take. They're also very liked by coaches and help assist classes when needed. They're super fun to be around and usually amazing versatile dancer. You can probably catch them at any convention front row because they love learning from different teachers with different styles of dance. Their passion and heart for dance is very clear when they're dancing. They're also really positive and supportive for everyone on the team.
So that was all of my different types of dancers, and I will definitely do a part 2 because I already have a list of a ton of more types of dancers that I've seen. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope it reminds you of someone or maybe yourself, because I know there's a few of them that best describes me at dance. So yeah, comment down below what you guys think, what type of dancer you are, or what type of dancer that I missed that you want me to feature in my next video. And yeah, so that's all for today. So before you leave, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, and help me grow my platform. And also follow me on Instagram at alyssarose.yt, where you can find exclusive content and all of that. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video as much as I did. I loved making this video. It was so fun. Definitely a lot different than most of my videos on my channel, but I always like trying new things and experimenting new content. So yeah, so that's all for today's video. See you next week. Bye guys!